Hello, welcome in everyone. Welcome in. We will start with Pisces today. I'm going to go backwards. All right. I'll wait for anybody who's free and available today to come in, hit the like button, and we'll start in a minute. Just finishing my cigarette. I got a Coca-Cola today. I got somebody up in here, a couple people, it says. Well, we'll see you in a minute, hopefully. Maybe you just like to watch in the background. That's good. Hey, all band. Good morning. Good morning. Starting with Pisces. What is going to be the outcome? What is going to be the judgment for Pisces? That's what I want to know. I do get this sense of wanting to get out more, do more for you. Some of you could be a sense of wanting to be a more established. Others of you, it just feels like getting more out, being around people more, or communicating a little bit more than you have. Stuff like that. But we'll start in a second. Uh-oh. Not this guy. Here we go. Hello, Fly Girl. Hello, Supernova. Hey, Karen Martin. Welcome in, everybody. All right. Let's see where we're at. We got 14 in here. Please remember on your way in to hit that like button. Share the content. Subscribe to the channel if you like the content. I'm going to start shuffling for Pisces right now. Here we go. Miss Redmond, hello. Hi, Gypsy Bones. Hello, Rhonda. It's going to be the message for Pisces. What if it comes out for Pisces? What is that? I'm curious. I just want to see what you get today. I also get this energy just from that Four of Pentacles upright that it just showed me, that you're probably trying to, I just feel like Pisces doesn't want to feel burdened or bothered, but wants a little more excitement in their life. Let's go. Let's go. I'm going to start with Pisces. Pisces. Whatever comes out for you. Oh my God. So a lot of you Pisces could be letting go of somebody, potential a fire sign. Some of you could have been another water sign, fire sign, definitely a water or fire. Fire is strong. You have 3 out of 5 cards that came out. 3 of them, third card, fourth card, fifth card, it's maybe wanting change, maybe accepting that things needed to change. I feel like for a while you felt like somebody took advantage of the situation with you. I feel like this was really hard to deal with as well. I feel like it felt like it was always a fucking battle. I don't think you like this shit either. I really don't think you like this. I don't feel like you're holding back anymore or struggling to let this go. I don't get that energy. I feel like you've balanced out the energy with the situation. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you've recognized it wasn't going to work. I have to say goodbye to a situation. Now, if you're the Pisces that you're yearning for love, or you're missing somebody and you're not quite over them, I'm probably not reading your energy right now. You're probably still working through those phases. All right. So, but it doesn't mean your energy won't pop up. Let's keep going. 2 of Swords, 10 of Swords, the Hermit. It's telling me you felt very closed off. Maybe I get the energy like you might have felt closed off with the ability to trust a relationship again. I feel like whatever you went through, it was really out of balance or made you feel like this, the 7 of Swords. Like, I can't trust anybody. It's lies, it's deception, like almost like a slap in the face or like a what the fuck is this kind of energy. And I feel like now you're recognizing I was holding on to something that emotionally was upsetting me for too long. And I feel like this has made you a lot more emotionally powerful inside of who you are. It's given you a kind of an emotional independence, or it's made you want to emotionally snap out of it. And I feel like that's good. I feel like this is good for you. Here we go. Let's go. Page of Swords. Okay. Some of you, what it makes me feel like with the Page of Swords reversed, you've got the psychic gift card here, the 8 of Swords reversed, the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Cups reversed. I almost feel like you don't want to put your faith or trust in somebody unless you know, with this last card, your card, the moon card. Unless you know, now that can be Cancer's card too, but I'm going to use it as your card. Unless you feel like it's worth establishing the connection, or you can really feel like it's going to build momentum and it's not going to be unhealthy again. You're not willing to sacrifice the unhealthiness of a situation or feel kind of drained over a situation. I feel like it's because you've recognized you had to let this go. I think it definitely, I'm going to tell you again, I feel the energy I'm getting on the table, it could have been a fire sign or a water sign that you were hoping for that happy ending with. What I think it really did is I think it made you recognize, just because this is over, it doesn't matter. I can be kind of bold. I can open my heart again. I can start over. You have this I want to start over energy. You have this I want to start over energy. I've been patient. I've got truth and clarity of what happened. This wasn't a love situation. You know, you may have felt like, some of you, I get the energy you felt like the other person was burning the candle at both ends, so potentially dealing with somebody else. Others of you, I get the energy you just felt like they fooled you or they tricked you into a situation. Um, I don't feel like this was something that was ever spoke upon either, with the Two of Pentacles and the King of Swords in reverse. The King of Pentacles, I feel like it. No, you, when it came to putting in the work, or communicating what the problem is, it never was spoken. I don't feel like you ever really got what you were looking for. I feel like what it did is it empowered you to start focusing on what you deserve and the victories that you deserve ahead. I feel like this is the stuff you're trying to move towards. I feel like this is what you want to move towards. I don't feel like you want to be stressed out or feel in limbo anymore. I feel like you're starting to trust, if I have to do things on my own, or if I have to separate from situations that upset me. Four of Swords, person looks very upset, don't they? I feel like you've made that decision. I feel like nothing's going to deter you or change your mind on that. And I think that's healthy. I think it was emotionally something, I think it was just like a roller coaster ride that took you a little bit longer than you wanted to deal with. But I do feel like you're over that. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you've completed this obstacle. It might have stressed you out at times, where Nine of Swords, look at this. Nine of Swords reversed. You're not stressed out anymore, Pisces. I feel like now you're just looking for the empower of change, or how to adapt to change in this situation. Good for you. Let's keep going. I'll give you a little bit more and then we'll move on. What's going to be next? Should I go? I was going to go reverse. Should I go reverse? I could. I might do Aquarius next. We'll see. I might just stick with water for now. I haven't decided yet. We'll see when we get there. I don't know yet. I'm going to read a little more for Pisces and then we'll figure it out. We'll see. Whatever comes out for the zodiac sign of Pisces. What is the message for Pisces? Whatever comes out. I think it's going to repeat a little bit of what I already said. It looks that way, but I don't know for sure. It's just telling me it's really a current theme where it feels like Pisces, whether you're whatever you identify as, whether you're a woman, a man, whatever the deal is, whatever your gender is, I'm going to say. It just looks like the Five of Wands reversed, the King of Pentacles upright, the Fool is upright, the Hangman and the Judgment is reversed. It feels like you've kind of hung up. You basically hung the coat up. You put the situation down. You're not letting it upset you as much. I do feel like you've come to the basically recognizing it upset you and you didn't want to really. Some of you, if you tried to speak to somebody else, it might have been very short-lived, I'm picking up. But if you stayed away from, like, if you didn't jump into love situations, Eight of Pentacles reverse, Five of Pentacles, you were making the decision to just try to move away from a situation that hurts you, is what it's kind of showing me. And I do feel like you have established understanding that, I was upset about this situation for too long. Things weren't working out. I wanted happiness, but now I can trust that I can find a different outcome or go towards something else. I feel like there's a something else energy, and I do feel like you want to open your heart up to being strong enough to find something else that really appreciates you. The Queen of Cups is reversed with the Empress reversed and the High Priestess. I think you're starting to really trust what had happened in a situation emotionally, and you're letting go of how it stressed you out or how it kind of threw you off kilter. Queen of Wands. Some of you, the only other message I'm really seeing, go to the bottom. Some of you, it makes me feel like you were really upset because you couldn't understand why the person was. I get this hot. It's not on the table, but I'm picking up the energy of somebody out there. Somebody feels like they were very hot and cold. Very hot and cold. Almost like they made it seem like Two of Pentacles with a victory card. Excuse me, the Two of Swords, the victory card, the Two of Pentacles. Almost, and then I got the Seven of Cups. Almost like they were acting as if they wanted to work with you, do everything with you, build with you. But at the same time, when it came to getting balanced, the wish fulfillment wasn't there. Or they were kind of just like, I'm going to tell you, it was like they were there 1 minute, gone the next. And I kind of had you wondering what's going on. Anything else? The King of Cups, the Empress reversed, and the Knight of Swords. The Lovers, Three of Pentacles. I feel like it made you realize or establish the truth as far as whether you, I feel like you were looking for them to communicate. They weren't coming out. They weren't reaching out. And it made you realize this isn't going to have any growth. You know, I wanted to pour my energy and cup into something, but now I have to move away from this. I have to move away from this. I'm learning how to trust this and say goodbye or accept the endings of situations. Stand my own ground and accepting things need to change that are going to be the right solution or give me the right clarity. I can no longer be upset about situations that had me feeling guarded. You know, I'm aware now that the Seven of Swords, that there wasn't truth here, you know, and I almost feel like I get this fool energy, like somebody tried to fool you or you had to cut away from this person completely, recognize there was no growth here. I do feel like it was hard for you to make this judgment call or walk away. Page of Wands, I feel like you were hoping to get communication or maybe just find out what was really going on. Page of Pentacles, I think you're starting to recognize I can do this on my own. I don't want somebody that I can't trust to mess with me emotionally. This is what I see for the zodiac sign of Pisces. Okay, here we go. I was going to go backwards, but I might just do water signs first. I think water signs I'm going to do first, and then we'll go from water signs to whatever signs, fire, air, earth, we'll see. I'm not going to go backwards. I'm going to do Libra's energy, or whatever energy I can get for Libra. Here we go. What's going on with Libra? Whatever wants to come out for the zodiac sign of Libra. We'll find out. Let's see what we get. Let's come out for Libra. What's to come out? Let's see what we get. 2 more shuffles. See what we get. Libra. Okay. That's interesting. Here we go. Whatever comes out for Libra. Wow. Oh my God, it is the 3. So I should have just taken it. I should have just grabbed it up. I should have taken it. When it was staring at me, it went flying off the table. There's either an energy around you, Libra, where somebody's having a hard time letting go the security or what's going on with you. Or you're feeling kind of like things have come to an ending. There's a very strong security energy. This energy is kind of driving me nuts because it feels like it could be both energies, your energy and the other person. Some of you, it's persons, but I'm going to tell you that I can't believe that 3 of Swords came flying out and hit the floor like that. But it looks to me like there's something that's coming to an ending or has come to an ending. The 4 of Pentacles and the 3 of Swords. Somebody's trying not to feel devastated or heartbroken over a situation. Somebody's also very, very, I just get this, I need to structure, or I'm going to have to take care of things energy, whether this is you or the other person, Libra. clarify anything you can, Libra, whatever comes out. Clarify that. I get this weird energy. Somebody, I just feel like somebody could be a mom. I feel like somebody's trying to basically. I have this really strange. I just got to say this. So I feel like somebody's wanting to make sure things turn out okay. They're trying to basically challenge an outcome. I feel like they're trying to challenge an outcome. I don't know if they've talked much about it. Maybe they will, but I've got that with the High Priestess in reverse as well. It does. This card makes me feel like it could be a mother's energy. Now, the Nine of Wands reversed, I feel like somebody could feel like they're ungrounded, or they're going to be left out in a situation. Another energy that's coming up. Somebody could be struggling to see how they're going to handle situations. This could have something to do, particularly with family and career at the same time. This could be on their mind, whether it's you or the cross watcher. The reason I say that is I have the Ten of Pentacles, and the Emperor. The only other suggested intuitive feeling I have is somebody could be, looking to see things change or work out. The thing is I get this energy where it doesn't seem like I got to see what's going on. I got to go deeper. Hold on, Libra, whatever comes out. Somebody's trying not to let things upset them, whether it's you or the other person. There's somebody in your energy that both of you could be mirroring this energy. Because of the Page of Cups with the Chariot reversed, the King of Swords, and the Death card reversed. The Magician is reversed, and the Ten of Wands. Somebody's trying not to hold on to things that will upset them or keep them feeling unhappy. I feel like above that, somebody was trying to mother that energy towards you. Consciously aware of what they're doing, or if they're not consciously aware that they're doing it, they're consciously putting in the effort kind of energy. Now, you have the Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. Some of you could be very focused on trying to get things aligned in business. At the end of the day, I feel like right now your strong focus is business. I just get this. I want to focus on business, but I can't be focused on a separation, or I can't be apart from a situation that my heart feels. Something like that seems like it's just on the table. Let's keep going. This one's kind of tricky for me. Here we go. Whatever comes out for Libra. I'm going to tell you, like, whether you're the Libra, whether you care about a Libra, Seven of Wands, the Ten of Swords reversed, the Six of Wands reversed. Definitely going to say what I'm going to say now because I didn't even know that was there. The Four of Cups, the Moon, and the King of Pentacles reversed. If anything gets thrown at you, whether it's you, Libra, right now, or somebody feels that way towards a situation via you, I'm going to tell you, don't let it get to you. Don't let it kind of disturb your energy. I feel the need to say that. Like, I don't think it's worth letting it disturb your energy. Some of you Libras, it's going to be a matter of, so some of you Libras could be going through like a reminiscing period, looking at the past. I just get this, your imagination could be wide open right now. The Three of Cups with the World card. Clarify the World card. What's going on? Whatever comes out for Libra. Okay. There's also an energy if somebody feels guilty. I don't know who did what, but somebody could feel guilty or like they didn't do enough or they could have done more or they want to see. I get like this, I want to see somebody succeed energy in this reading, but I also get this energy where somebody's not trying to feel guilty. I don't know what this is all about. The Judgment in reverse and the Seven of Pentacles. Somebody may not want to feel guilty to the way they, they maybe it was I don't want the person to think I didn't care or the way I was to show them how I love them. Um, Anything else? Okay. There you are. I'm going to tell you, I feel like somebody has been trying to be patient, had a struggle. Some of you guys, it might have been a struggle in love situations or feeling like not letting things that are unhealthy bother you. I don't feel like you're really focused on that. I feel like what's going to be strong focus for people is trying to unite them to come together. Whatever this is about, stuff definitely feels like an inner family situation. I feel like they need to have the growth or take the risks and communicate with each other and communicate with each other properly so they can reach what? Look at the cards here again. I never took it out. Cards here again, so they can all feel grounded, love, something about equal, not kind of stuck with a situation. Anything else for Libra? I'm going to pick this up and see what else I can get. Here we go. Anything else for Libra? What do we have? The Zodiac sign of Libra. What comes out for Libra? Okay, I have a very, very strong, I have like an encouraged reading. It feels like the Six of Pentacles in reverse, the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Cups reverse, the Wheel, and the Death and the Queen of Pentacles. Like somebody wants to make sure that, so you either have an energy around you. It's showing me kind of two energies. An energy around you. I feel like this is so strange, but it feels like it's kind of bouncing back and forth where it's like the energy is they don't want you to have fear, worry. They want to see you succeed. They don't want to see you stuck. What are they trying to trust? Somebody could be trying to trust balance. I also get this. I don't want to see somebody fighting energy. I don't want to see somebody fighting energy. Go to the bottom over here. Eight of Swords, the Tower. I just want to see change and results. I'm not really sure what this is trying to say, to be honest. This doesn't usually happen to this extent. It's got me kind of baffled a little bit. Show me something. Some of you, it could be a situation where I just get you. Somebody wants to see things work out. Whether the Libra wants things to, maybe I'm picking up just specifically Libra's energy, but it seems like I feel like if I am, it's towards somebody where they want to see things work out. They don't really want to see them unhappy. Clarify that Nine of Cups. Ace of Swords, upright, and the Hermit. They also may want you to trust that you can find something about that you can find love, or that love is always going to be with you kind of energy. Something about you can find love or it's always going to be with you. Show me something. Magician. is. I just get somebody could feel like if there was any conversations they should have had, they're probably still wanting to have those conversations, or it's running through them emotionally a lot. Whether it's the Libra or the cross watcher, I'm not sure why it's coming out like that. The Queen of Cups, the Five of Swords, Two of Wands, Ace of Wands, Page of Pentacles. The Sun is reversed, and the Three of Wands. This could pertain to somebody that is younger, that's struggling with direction or finances, or that isn't as successful as they'd like to be. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's the Libra, whether it's the person that's the energy that's coming around Libra, or something like that. Is there anything else I can get for Libra quickly? Just one. Just one. Whatever comes out. Definitely. So you have an energy that makes me feel as if some of you, this could be somebody you don't talk to anymore. I don't feel like you're trying to be attached to that energy. It says the Knight of Wands reversed, the Four of Cups upright, the Knight of Swords the Knight of Wands reversed, the Knight of Swords is reversed with the Four of Cups in between it. That just feels kind of like a no-fly zone. The Ten of Wands with making a decision. It could be a guy. You could be a Libra and maybe an older woman who stopped talking to a younger guy, or cut him off. Something like that is showing up. The King of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Star, the Page of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Emperor reversed. What did you become aware of? That the communication needed to kind of I feel like you just had to stop the communication completely, or you felt like the person wasn't trustworthy within a home, even at that, whatever this is about. Seven of Wands to the Ten of Swords to the Ten of Cups. Could have known the person for a long time as well. Ace of Swords. I don't feel like you felt like they were very, you could trust. I get this. I don't know if I could trust them, or, something about, I don't know if I could trust them, or if they'll get along, if something were to transpire. If I wasn't to be in, I feel like you're in the middle of two people. Another energy makes me feel like somebody could be trying to figure this out. Am I in the middle of two people? I don't know. This is getting like, whoa. All right, we're gonna move on to Aquarius. Okay, we're gonna move on to Aquarius. Here we go. Something came flying out. Two actually did. The Hangman and the Two of Pentacles. If it comes out in the reading, it comes out. We're going to jump in Aquarius' energy in just a second. Here we go. Wait a minute. Why am I going to jump into Aquarius? I'm still on water signs. We're not doing Aquarius. So that means we're doing Cancer. Sorry, guys. Cancer. What if it comes out for the zodiac sign of Cancer? Here we go. What's going on with Cancer's energy? Whatever comes out. With the energy around it. Let's see what we get. Here we go. Whatever comes out for the zodiac sign of Cancer. Why does it make me feel like people you've dealt with? For some of you, it's a woman, like women that have dealt with women. Some of you guys, it could be males in relations, but you're not trying to let it bother you. The Empress, the Temperance, the Hierophant, the Five of Wands, and the Six of Wands in reverse. I feel like there's an energy on the table with the Empress. All right, let me show you the cards. And Temperance, the Hierophant, the Five of Wands, the Six of Wands reversed, and the Six of Cups. There's kind of an energy that I feel like some of you, I'm going to tell you, I'm just going to be blunt. It feels like it could be a fire sign, an earth sign, or a water sign that you just couldn't talk to or you couldn't get upset with anymore. It's making me feel like you became very aware that it was something that felt like it was a waste of time. So I get this something about the Eight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands together. Like, I don't want to play with this energy. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to move towards it. Five of Cups, I want to release it in reverse with the Moon card, being very aware of what you want. You could have been mad at the outcome. I'm going to tell you with a Sagittarius, or it's something about it could have been a Sagittarius. I'm going to tell you a Sagittarius or another Cancer sign like yourself. Even definitely could have been a fire sign, Cancer. I'm going to tell you a Cancer sign, fire sign, or an Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Here we go. Oh my God. Start with these. You're not anymore, and I don't see that there's any communication. I feel like you're more or less trying to figure out how to focus on things that are going to bring in more value or more money right now. You look like you just want to see things turn in your favor that are going to put a smile on your face. I feel like you're over all the energy of feeling exhausted, tired, or having to cut people out of your life. Something about, I'm sick of this. I need to trust that situations will grow. If something's going to come towards me, it gives me the energy. I'm ready for it. But at the same time, you've given me this energy where it's like I'm not really worried about looking for it. A lot of it could be because of what's happened. Some of you might have somebody that you'd like to, some of you may have a younger energy that you would like to see establish communication. Has it yet? The answers on my table are no. All right. The Two of Cups is reversed. Trusting a situation is reversed, but somebody's looking for the celebration or the decision to happen. I don't feel like anybody's gotten clear, precise action. And I feel like somebody is holding on to that situation, even if they tell themselves to the red in the face that they're not. Queen of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles. This makes me feel like you've been trying to stay focused emotionally, not feel drained or tired, but also wanting to stay grounded and keeping stress, keeping stress like below the belt line, like not being stressed out with situations or outcomes right now. Three of Pentacles, Nine of Money could be stressing some of you out, is what it does tell me. Three of Cups, or some of you, it's a matter of just not getting. I just get this energy where it's like I let the wrong energy in more than once, and I'm not willing to, try this again. I just get this. I'm not doing this love thing right now. I get that. I feel like you're more career focused and you're trusting that process. And you may be trying to figure out what's the next best thing to do. When am I going to find the changes that make sense and not feel like I'm stuck in suspense with my, fortune, Queen of Pentacles. I feel this energy of money, money and travel for you. The Fool, the Strength card, and the Ace of Cups. It does, for some of you, it does show me that you would accept a love situation. Clarify it. The one, okay, I should just take it out. Oh, it's not, it's got other ones. You would accept a love situation is what it's telling me for the zodiac sign of Cancer, but it would really feel like it's coming in and it's not going anywhere. If it didn't feel as sturdy as like standing on concrete, I don't think you would let it really come towards you. Go to the bottom. Two of Pentacles. You go right back to focusing on how my stability, or you get this I'd be very, almost like I would watch you. You almost kind of freak me out because you make me feel like you have this energy where it's like, bitch, I would haunt your dreams. You wouldn't even know, like, I'm dreaming about the outcome. Um, I don't feel like you're dreaming about a person or visually seeing like a future person, but I feel like if you were to get to with somebody, you'd be reading between the lines very well. I feel like, and I feel like a lot of you that has to do with the practice of the situations you've dealt with in life. And I feel like that's very different for a lot of you. I feel like there are similarities that I'm picking up, but it's still they're different because it's everybody goes through similar things. I don't believe in coincidence, by the way. I believe things are meant to happen for a reason. Here we go. Anything else for Cancer? The zodiac sign of Cancer. Who have I read? I feel like I've screwed up and read somebody that I wasn't supposed to read. Did I read somebody outside of water? What the hell is going on? I'm going to wait and look at the chat and see what everybody says because I feel like I've read. I almost feel like I got to rewind the video. I don't know. I did. I read an air sign. I read Libra. So I jumped out of. This is going to be an all over the place kind of reading. I'm in trouble. All right. So I read. I started with Pisces. Then I think I jumped into. I said I was going to do. First, it was going to be backwards. Then I was going to be water signs. Then I did Libra. Holy shit. I almost did Aquarius before all of that. This is going to be a pain in the ass. I might need you guys to pay attention and tell me where I'm at in the video. Oh my God. This doesn't typically happen, but hey, shit happens. All right. Libra reading kind of confused the shit out of me. To be real, it was just too, I feel like it was very for whoever it's for. It was not simple for me to. I don't feel like it was open as collectively as I would have liked it to been, but maybe it was, and I just didn't pick up on it. I don't know. But we're gonna get back into Cancer. What's the messages for Cancer? Whatever comes out. Whatever comes out for the zodiac sign of Cancer. Just saw your tarot card. Three of Cups reversed. Definitely give one to you. Two of Cups. This has been a theme, and I feel like maybe 4 months, 8 months, probably it could be even longer. Could be 4 years, 8 years. But I get this theme where you're not trying to be bothered by situations that didn't work out in a love situation. Something you cared about, and you're probably an older lady, the Empress. I feel like you're an older lady. I feel like you were looking for the changes. You were hoping to see the stability or growth of them, but I don't feel like things ever really fizzled out the way you were looking. You have the King of Cups and the Ten of Wands. I feel like what you've established now is you need to put more trust and faith in letting go of situations, not being hindered by things, kind of looking forward and manifesting your own reality. Some of you may have cut a lot of people off or stopped communicating with a lot of people from the past, or just said, you know what, I got to hang up this love thing for now. I can't do this love thing for now, and I got to trust, working with what I have. Something about working with what I have right now. I do get this. I have this, like, I feel intrigued by a celebration energy, but I don't feel like you're chasing that. I feel like you're chasing happiness. I also see that you may so some of you, it's telling me you've accepted situations. You have a very strong. I've had to move on from situations that I don't communicate or don't communicate with me or just don't establish and grow. Like, I can't let it fucking bother me anymore. I'm over this. The Nine of Swords is reversed. That's you not wanting the anxiety or the fear of it. The Three of Wands is upright, wanting you to establish, moving on, probably putting a lot of work and effort in. Some of you, it's work effort. It's working effort. You have a strong money reading, wanting to stay grounded, wanting to have your heart open, but also wanting to not have to worry about what's going on with what I'm doing career wise. Maybe not wanting to have to keep your eye on a bank account, something like that. The reason I say that is this card over here. I keep looking at it. The man holding the chest of money, female, not wanting to have to worry about, well, shit, am I going to have enough, or how much can I spend this month? Kind of that's not going to be for everybody, but that's for some of you. Here we go. All right, we're going to move on. So we did who? I did Pisces, Cancer. We're going to do Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Libra's already done. Then we'll do the other two air signs. There we go. Welcome in, Jill. Welcome in, Anna. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, KC. Welcome in, Tracy. Just Kiana, if I didn't say your name, I'm not even sure. What's up, Cocky? All right. Cigarette time. I'm going to smoke a cigarette. All right. Just so if people come in, could you please just throw the signs to somebody if they have the time? If you don't have the time, I totally understand. It's not your full responsibility. I appreciate it. But somebody every once in a while, just throw what signs have been done. That way, if they come in, it's not like, well, what sign are we on? Also, it's probably going to help me a lot in this reading, to be honest. I think I can remember what I've done because it's like I only veered into Libra and left water signs alone. I just got one more water sign to do, I believe, which is Scorpio. Here we go. And then we'll go into air. So those two signs will be done, and we'll be back to normal. Here we go. Scorpio, whatever comes out for you. Whatever comes out for Scorpio. All right, here we go. Whatever comes out for you, Scorpio. So, two scenarios real quick. Not so some of you might go with A, some of you might go with B, and it's not a very in-depth, it's just a little piece right now. The Knight of Pentacles. This makes me immediately feel like some of you might have had help, or if somebody was helping you in the past, you're not worrying about them helping you, and you're becoming more patient with getting things done on your own. Others of you, it's more or less, yeah, you need to focus on being patient on things you've been working towards, or you felt like you've been patient for so long with it. Why do I feel like there was something, I get the energy on the table, like there was something you wanted to commit to a long time ago. And in the recent years, maybe for some of you less time than years, but it feels like years, like you've started to commit to that. So now I'm just going to tell you, you may have to just be a little bit patient with, the speed of it. The Chariot reversed. It may not feel like it's moving as fast as you, I'm going to tell you, it may not feel like it's moving as fast as you'd like to the victories, but I feel like you just got to kind of not let it get to you. So I get this message where it's like you can see the happiness that you get from it, or the being happy with it, or it making you happy. But I feel like you're focused on how happy it can make you versus focused on anything outside of that. You could also be trying to focus on whether it's a hobby or it's a side thing. You could be focusing on this and trying to stay afloat with work, trying to invest in two things at once, trying to make time for that and everything else. I'm picking up something for some Scorpios. It may feel like your days are going by a lot faster than normal. Whatever that's about. Let's see what else we have for you. Whatever comes out. Show me something for Scorpio. Don't give up. I'm going to tell you real fast. Scorpio, if there's some kind of project, some kind of dream, some kind of wish, some kind of hope you have, I'm going to be the guy. I'm going to be that guy where I'm going to tell you, no matter how hard it is to climb those stairs or climb that ladder or see a situation flourish for the best, stay optimistic with it, Scorpio. I want you, your card, to stay optimistic with it. Make that decision. Keep putting the work and effort into it, and just trust the process as you do this. It might not feel like it's working out or it's happening at the at the speed that you would like. Some of you could be a single guy that's going to resonate with, or you could be coming towards a crossroad with, if you're a woman, with whether you, with how communication's going around in your environment with people, not being very like open with it, kind of feeling like it's kind of, I don't have time for it. I got to focus on my happiness. Why do I feel like the message is like try to focus on believing things can get better, but be careful about any energy that comes at you or love bombing. Watch out for anybody to come towards you in love bomb situations or pretend like they care about you. At the end of the day, they don't give a shit about you. Seven of Swords energy, they don't give a shit. I think you're aware of this. I feel like if it's tried to be fool you in the past, you've kind of feel like you've stretched your legs or let it go. The World card makes me feel like you let it go. You wouldn't give into it. You would kind of just be that other person who's not focusing on trying to. It's almost like I don't feel like. So did you try to help people, and then over time you were getting all the wrong result, or people were trying to, whether it was throw dirt on your name or take advantage of your situation. Typically, if somebody wants to do something like that, it's because they're just not happy in their own. So I feel like that's not the things you're going to need to focus on right now. I feel like anything that's upset you or had you thinking, it's not really your focus. I think your career and focusing on things of balance and staying balanced within career. I feel like you're more excited about the committed energy of career or a hobby you have more than worrying about love. You keep going towards stability. I feel like when it comes to love, you're more or less like, if it's there for me, it's there for me. If I can grab it, I'll grab it. But right now, that's not the stress factor I'm focused on. I'm going to ask a specific question. I'll tell you after. I feel like your message, if I was supposed to learn anything from the table and from the tarot, the message I'm supposed to bring up is, for you, when love shows up, love shows up. But for right now, it feels like your investments inside of who you are or where you want to be, and not giving in to like the experience, the time that happens, not letting it get the best of you. I feel like I have like a very strong independent energy I'm picking up. Like you're trying to stay very independent. You're trying to figure everything out, potentially on your own kind of energy. The thing I see for you that's going to make sense to a lot of you, and this is my psyche kicking in. The thing that's going to make sense for a lot of you is focus on that. Focus on the things you want to see prevail, but also keep your health in check and on like right centerfold is where you want to see yourself, how you see yourself, how you've been investing yourself. Continue to do that, but continue to take care of your health, or make sure you're taking care of your health as well. Because if you can't take care of yourself, how can you take care of anything else? And I feel like that's a big part of this message for Scorpio. So if you get flare-ups or have health issues that have come and gone, and it's been a while since it's happened, don't forget about making sure you're taking care of yourself so you can continue. And don't stress out. I feel like messages, it isn't a race, but I don't feel like you're stuck on a race situation. I feel like you're stuck on the situation where it's like, I've been ready. I've been waiting for the answers or for the commitment to I've been being committed to it. When's the commitment gonna landfall, like windfall, whatever that's about? I get this energy. Here we go. Anything else for Scorpio? You also have a message where I think a lot of you may have some people that try to come back and talk to you. For some of you, I have the in front of me. It gives me an energy where it looks like people want to try to get back towards the Scorpio, and I feel like you're going to tell them no. I feel like if you don't think they've changed or whatever happened, I don't feel like you're going to feel like it makes sense or it's worth your emotional support or happiness. Definitely Three of Pentacles reversed. I feel like if you look back at this, you say no. King of Cups, feel like you emotionally no, she's looking back at it. I feel like you so you could be like, well, I was there for you at one point, but then I had to become guarded because emotionally you didn't know what you wanted and you were chasing after me. This could be like same gender, different gender. It's going to be different for all of you. And some of you, it was more than one person that this happened with you with. And it was like you had to experience it, not let it get the best of you. A lot of you also, I just get this portrayal. It's almost like people were trying to pretend like they were helping you, but at the end of the day, were they really helping you? And I feel like you became very privy to that, aware of it, that it was nonsense or bullshit. All right, let's keep going. Whatever. That's what I've got for Scorpio. Now we're going to move on to Aquarius. There we go. Look at all the blue. Welcome in, Heather. If I didn't say hello, welcome in, Jill. Welcome in, Monica. Here we go. Okay. Oops. 1 second. How do I fix this? There we go. It's just not working. I mean, I guess I'm going to have to look at the computer screen. That's fine. I'll just do that, make it larger. There we go. Here we go. Aquarius. What's the message for Aquarius, whatever comes out? All right, your reading is very easy for me to. So I get the energy right off the bat. You look like you're trying to focus on. Some of you, it could be not spending too much. Some of you, it could be making enough or making more. Money is definitely a big surrounding in your reading. The Nine of Pentacles reversed, the Six of Wands reversed, the Emperor, the Eight of Pentacles reversed, and the Ace, Queen of Wands, and more money. Knight of Pentacles, you have a money reading. Your money, it feels like I feel like you're planning ahead or you're trying to come up with an idea. I almost feel like you're trying to paint a picture that's going to present itself in the future. Some of you may have done this mentally, and it's more or less, so if you haven't put it on paper, it's about once it lands, once what you've done mentally actually hits the paper. You have a very strong strategizing energy. I was going to say this when I had that Nine of Pentacles, the Emperor, and then the Eight and the Ace. The Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Now, the Eight of Pentacles makes me feel the need to say, if somebody felt like they were spending too much money or they weren't putting enough behind them, now they're going to work on figuring out how to do that, how to save more money. I got the connecting energy, the Happiness card reversed, this King of Wands, the Knight of Cups. You have an energy where I feel like you don't want, if something came towards you and it made you feel like it was rocking the boat or upsetting you, the World card, I just get this energy, I'd move away from it. I wouldn't let it upset me so much. I would do the best I can, but I wouldn't let it upset me. There, maybe it won't be like so hard to see the cards now. Here you are. I feel like you're very on par right now to be very productive. And I don't want to use the word haste, but you're not going to waste your time with something that feels like it isn't going anywhere right now. If something feels like this, I feel like you'll sit back, you'll go into your retreat, you won't really let it towards you. Just get this, I won't let it towards me. The Hermit's in reverse, the Ace of Cups. I'm not going to let somebody emotionally upset me. I'm going to focus on the things that feel right or within balance, within what's healthy for me. I've held back though. Something about I've held back on taking advantage of this. So you come across like I should have done this long ago, whether it's saving money or focusing on not let things upset you. Seeing them, so you're just kind of just going with things right now is what it makes me feel like. Clarify anything you can for Aquarius. Clarify anything you can for Aquarius. Yeah. I feel like you've learned if things are just chaotic or upset me, I think you've learned how to have peace of mind or value and kind of calm down, like calm a situation down or cut your feelings completely away from it. You don't have many feelings on the table. So I feel like you just learned how not to let things upset you, or you've worked through that. Emotionally, what's going on? So some of you could feel like you want to see love show up or be a successor in your life or continue to be something that makes you happy, but you're not trying to let it upset you. 10 of Wands is I have enough things I take care of. I don't need that 11th stick. So with the lovers, so could it be potential communication issues? Because you don't got a lot of communication on the table. King of Pentacles, or feeling like somebody had to fight for. I just get the energy. You might have had to feel like you had to fight to get somebody to either. You might have dealt with somebody that was like an emotional rock. You couldn't get them to talk. You couldn't get the excitement, the wow me factor out of them. 3 of Pentacles reversed with the 3 of Cups. 7 of Wands. Did you grow tired of this? The King of Cups. I feel like you made the judgment to say, you know what the hell? If this person's not going to communicate, I'm not going to give a damn. The Hangman reverse, I'm not going to get fucking stuck here. I'm not doing that. You may also have, I just get this something to do with, you might have very strong opinions or views right now. And I feel like you're supposed to play with these or utilize these for that business part of the reading that it started in. I feel like it's going back for me into the business thing. Like that's going to, I don't know. I just feel like you're going to come up with good solutions going forward. Somebody definitely, I feel like, could be having a spending money issue, though. Somebody's, whether it's a woman or a man, I don't know who it is. I just get this energy. Somebody's spending too much of their money and they know it. Anywho, anything else for Aquarius? Anything else for Aquarius? Whatever comes out. If you're in a relationship, somebody could feel like the relationship was kind of going south, kind of like not working out. Or that's how the last relationship kind of took hand. Somebody else could have felt like somebody was getting too many offers or was just keeping, not really communicating what was going on or how the emotional attachment they had to the relationship, whether they felt this on you or you felt this on them. The Death card, the 10 of Pentacles. Somebody also felt like somebody only focused mostly on work more than staying committed to like the love situation. The 3 of Wands and the Empress. This makes me feel like two people kind of started together strong and then they grew apart. This is somebody was in a relationship where they started out real strong and then they might have grown apart. The Tower with the 7 of Swords to the Hierophant to the 2 of Pentacles. Clarify anything. The Knight of Wands. So if you guys weren't communicating, or when you communicated, it might have felt heated, aggravated, or just like one person it almost feels like one person would try to communicate how they felt, the other person wasn't hearing it, or the other person was listening but the other person didn't think the other person was listening, like a back and forth thing. The Knight of Wands, the Justice, and the Magician. Clarify this. Could have had, I'm going to tell you, it could have been a fire sign around your energy that felt guarded or or devastated or heartbroken or didn't know if they could trust the development of a relationship, whatever. But there's the fire energy. Could have been an earth sign as well. Definitely a fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, maybe an Aries. They might have felt like all you cared about was career or work, that was your main focus. I feel like somebody felt like they were missing the boat or missing the party when it came to you, and they were worried about this. I feel like I'm picking up a lot of your past energy. Seven of Pentacles, things that you've already dealt with, energy. Five of Swords, the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Cups. Somebody was more or less feeling like, so somebody was either trying to figure out how you emotionally felt, or you had a struggle with that with the person you dealt with. Somebody else may feel like somebody stepped out of line, and when they stepped out of line, they went towards they put the work and effort towards somebody else. I wonder if that's right or wrong. I think they were more fearful of worrying about losing something that they had built with you. I feel like they just didn't. It's almost like when you try to start a lawnmower and the fucking thing won't turn over. I feel like they were worried about losing you. That's the Star card. I feel like they were worried about losing you. Something about I feel like they were worried about the connection you guys have. Communication definitely, it looks like, got stagnant. Somebody also felt like, I'm not going to lose. I'm not going to lose. I'm going to make this work, or I'll emotionally invest. This reading's kind of throwing me for a loop. I'm not sure what the fuck's going on. All right, hold on. Damn you! I don't know what to say. I'm like, all right. It's too back and forth. It's so back and forth. It's like somebody wants to. It's almost like both of you. I don't want to say your pride's in the way, but it's like it was easier to argue or to have disputes than to listen to each other. Why is the listening so difficult? I don't get it. I really don't get it. I mean, I do, but I don't. I don't feel like somebody felt challenged, or it doesn't feel like somebody felt. I get an uneasy. Hold on. Show me something else for Aquarius, please. 10 and 10 and 7. I bet you it's reversed, but I could be wrong. Let's see. Somebody could have felt like you were going to give up. And I'm going to say something. I don't typically read men. I pick up women's energy and men's. It's just I don't I feel like there's a woman out there that felt like a man was going to give up on her. Maybe he did. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, 7 of Swords, 6 of Swords, the Tower, the Magician. But I feel like that was a woman's. I get like a woman's fear. So you have a straight situation where if you guys would be willing to communicate, Queen of Swords, 8 of Wands, if you'd be willing to communicate, have those weird or awkward conversations, this would probably be fine. I get this energy where things would start to pick up again. It'd be the Three of Wands in reverse with strength. It would be slow. It would be slow. So somebody could have felt like they weren't getting enough of the support and love. Somebody also might have looked at a situation like, can I trust where this is going? I just feel like this is what was missing, the communication or establishing, working towards it. Emotionally, I feel like that would have helped with balance, but I don't feel like either person emotionally really gained what they were looking for. I feel like somebody feels like you weren't attached to playing towards your emotions. I feel like they let go of trying to fight or argue for the time or attention. Something about time and attention. Knight of Swords, somebody feels like they had to give up. The Devil reversed. Somebody feels like they weren't going to stress about situations. So let me get this right. You might have dealt with somebody that stressed about too much or was worried about your ass, but at the end of the day, it was their ass. That's what it's telling me. That's exactly what it's telling me. The Chariot, the Queen of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Wheel. Every time I pick up this person, I get back to an energy. I feel like it's you just trying to be focused on, maybe you might have made more money than them. I'm going to say they weren't sure if you were happy or if you were talking to somebody else. This is what it comes down to. They were stressed out about this. Somebody didn't feel like they knew if they could trust you, is what's coming out. They weren't sure if this was coming or going. And it all started and ended with the lack of communicating what's really going on. I do feel like somebody might have tried, but they didn't really penetrate hard enough, or really the conversation, you didn't both sit down and have that talk or invest in it enough. That's what I see for Aquarius. I don't know. It's just what I'm getting from Aquarius. Hopefully that makes sense to somebody out there, because that was like, a couple of these readings have gotten me kind of like, is it the deck? Is it me today? What's going on? I don't know. We'll see. Not all of them, but a couple of them for sure. Here we go. So before we jump into Gemini, I'm going to say this. I feel like what came down to it is somebody struggled to see the trust and growth within inside of you. They struggled with this. This is what I see. They were a situation either that, I'm going to just say, some of you both moved on. If you're separated, you both moved on. But I just get like you were both too stubborn to listen to each other, to work this shit out. Something about we couldn't work this shit out or communicate it. You made each other happy though. You made each other happy, or you had good times together. I'm done. I'm done with Aquarius. Aquarius, you sit on the bench. You're on timeout, all right? Or your partner. I don't care who the shit that was. Yeah, you guys. I feel like I want to be like, will you share this piece of cake and shut the fuck up? Like I don't know how to respond to that. Like, it's too much, and it's like it's making me feel like, really, did this really need to happen? Some of you also, it could have just felt like other people tried to invest in a situation before they were ready. I'm going to tell you a little bit of a feeling, a strong feeling. That could be what happened to a lady, Aquarius. You may have tried to invest in a man who it seemed promising, or you had good hopes and intention towards it, but it never showed up and stuck around. Something like that. I'm picking that up towards the tail end for the ladies. I'm done. Now we're going to Gemini. Now we're going to do Gemini. Please don't confuse the shit out of me. Here we go, Gemini. What do we got for you? Let's see what we got. Oh no. I'll give you the one that fell in the lap. Page of Cups. What's going on? Oh my God, I cannot even hold the deck today. This is not my day. This is not it today. I don't know what's going on. Here we go. Gonna have to shuffle all over. I'm gonna leave the Page of Cups on the table though. Here we go. Whatever comes out for Gemini. What do we have for you? What do we have for you? Probably should have given myself more space on this table. I didn't do that here. That way you can see down the street. I'll get out of the way as much as I can. Here we go. All right, Gemini, I'm done shuffling. Here we go. What do we have for Gemini? Clarify the wheel and 9. Ooh. You. I'm going to tell you what that, I'm glad that it's you. All right. I get this part, so we're going to try to see what I can get out of this part. There's 2 here. There's 4. So there's 4 to the right. There's 3 to the left. We're going to see what we can get for this side. Clarify this side for Gemini. What's going on? Okay. I'm going to say this is going to be very, very different. And I kind of like that. I don't know why I feel the need to stick with what I feel there and not forget what I got over here. So the wheel, Gemini. So you have the wheel. You have the 9 of Swords. I'm going to tell you right off the bat, this makes me feel like you're wanting to see everything work out. You're wanting to see everything work out. But at the end of the day, things were just upsetting you. And emotionally, you were not trying to let them get the best of you. Or this is something you needed to work on. This could have gone on in the past. I'm going to tell you probably, I would say at the last 2 weeks to 4 months, you could have been struggling to not let things upset you. I overpowering over, I just feel this. I don't want to be overwhelmed. Over here, you have the Page of Cups, the 2 of Swords, and the 10 of Cups. You could have also dealt with, if you have children, some of you could have dealt with trying to see situations emotionally or understand what's going on with the children. The Queen of Wands, the 7 of Wands, and Judgment. Some of you also may, I just get the energy where I feel like to the left, if somebody tries to, like if you were to ask somebody for something because you needed it and they didn't give it to you. So like, let's say it pertains to kids or grandkids. If somebody was to give you something, I mean, if you were to ask them for something, I don't know why I'm just going with this. I just feel this, just the need to talk. So I get the energy to the left where I feel like you needed help with something, potentially grandchildren or kids. You didn't get it, but you struggled to tell them no. Something about this goddamn Judgment card, and I feel like you need to be a little more like just tell a person no, whether it's somebody. I just get this, somebody's leaning a little too heavy on you. They're not really helping you out with this. That 10 of Wands and the World reversed, and the 6 of Pentacles reversed. You want balance? I feel like you got to tell somebody, no, I'm not doing what you say, or you need to do something else. I feel you have an energy where things have made you feel stuck. I feel like emotionally, I'm not trying to upset you, Gemini, because it's going to probably piss a couple Geminis off. I feel like emotionally, you need to be able to say no a little bit more. Some of you may be very confident and very aware that it's like, no, if I got to tell somebody no, I tell them no or fuck off. But I'm getting the energy on the table where no is what no is the valuable source of change. I feel like somebody's not really, I don't care about their approval. I feel like it's just wise for you to 9 of Wands, stand your fucking ground. it doesn't feel like somebody's putting the work in. I feel like somebody's not putting the work in a situation with you. They're adding the stress to a situation. And I don't think that's fair. I don't feel like that's fair, or you should let somebody take your kindness for weakness. They may be at a little bit of a distance from you, by the way. They may be at a distance. You have career, health, and a person could be stressing you out. It could be making you feel like, why am I always feeling stressed out about the outcome of the situations? Some of you guys got to focus on the things that are going to, you know what I'm going to tell you? One of the easy ways not to focus on the things that are Nine of Swords, making you feel like too much is coming at you, is focus on the things you want to see change for the difference. Definitely, that's kind of, holy shit. Communicate them. You have all 3 communication cards. Communicate them. I just get the energy that somebody's cheated you out of help, or they expect too much out of your ass. I hate this fucking shit, but it's what it's showing me. Somebody expects too much from you. This makes me feel like you fucking know. Like what I'm telling you is like you're aware of it. I don't feel like you're supposed to get emotionally upset right now. I feel like you're supposed to just figure out what's going to work out for you in the situation you're invested in right now. I feel like you're at the beginning steps. You know how caterpillar metamorphoses into a butterfly? I feel like you're in that caterpillar stage where you got to get in the cocoon and then see things change. I feel like what had happened to you in the past hasn't shown enough significant change. It's a relationship that you're not involved in anymore. 9 of Pentacles reversed. That doesn't help. I'm done. That doesn't help you. They don't help you. Or if it's like when you try to play fetch with a dog and the dog won't fetch the stick and bring it back to you. When you ask the person to go get the milk down the street, they don't want to get off their ass and do it. They want you to do everything, whether there was kids involved or not. Temperance, I feel like it's worn you out. 3 of Cups. I also feel like you need to be more open to seeing things work out and trust that if they're not willing to put the work in, that you can still move towards happiness. Your message is very clear that you should be focused on your happiness and not letting people defeat you or make you feel weak or put out, and have truth and clarity that that's the right direction for you right now. Something like that for Gemini. Whatever wants to come out for the Zodiac sign of Gemini. Oh, I'm going to give them to you. Okay, so I asked 2 specific questions. So I looked at these 2 cards, and it made me feel like, what is Gemini? What is something that Gemini would like? And that's, a gathering, a support system, a person probably to lean on, to have fun with, to go out with, to do something with. Then I asked, is this what's coming in right now? It's not so much that it's what's coming in, it's what you would be happy with. This tells me it's what you'd be happy with. Why do I get this energy? And I've never say this with this card, but I feel like stuff that didn't manifest or make you happy, like the circus that was in town, you left the circus behind. I get the circus energy where it was like, if it wasn't working out, you said goodbye to it. I'll do this on my own. But at the same time, it didn't feel like you were getting all these offers or things were changing or building in a direction that was helpful. And I feel like this has caused a lot of stress in you. And right now, emotionally, it's time to try to focus on getting the balance or being patient with seeing things shift away from that. Yes, it tells me you might have shifted away from a lover or not gotten the result that you wanted, dear Gemini, with this lover. But you got to put a lot. It feels like you feel like somebody kind of emotionally manipulated a situation around you, whether they were just manipulative towards you, or it's almost like you have somebody that feels like try to control the narrative. I feel like all it caused was headaches for you, made you see you were aware of it. I think I feel like person could have been always focused on something outside of you, finances, or struggling to see their own happiness, or wondering what they're doing, or there's a love situation that doesn't feel right here. The Page of Swords to the Seven. There was no commitment with communication. You might have dealt with another air sign. Could be an air sign, water sign, fire sign, by the way. Show me something for Gemini. You got 4. I thought it was 3, but it's 4. Your reading is very simple. Gemini, your reading, this really just kind of crossed the dots, like crossed the T's on the dotted line for me, basically. Like, let's just say it looks like you dealt with a situation where it didn't feel like you were appreciated or the person loved you. You didn't like it, or you didn't like how they responded to energy around you that you cared about. For some of you, not that meant maybe you're single, no kids, then it was just you. If you have kids, it felt like it was the lot of you. What I'm going to tell you is with the Emperor, the 10 of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups, the 4 of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords reversed, the High Priestess reversed, the Moon, the Tower. You became very aware of the situation, and you no longer wanted to get stuck in the situation. So did you remove yourself from it, or did you ask it to leave? I feel like you went for balance, but I still feel like you're still in a rock and a hard place with this person, helping out or making the decision to do it. I feel like you're looking for the judgment, but I also feel like more has to be addressed or spoken. It's like that saying with the horse, you bring the horse to the water, but you can't make the horse drink. I feel like you may feel like, I get this, it's a waste of my time. If I try to get this person to do anything, they're not going to do it anyway. It doesn't hurt to try, whatever that's about. I feel like somebody needs to put the effort in, especially if it's more than just you. And if that doesn't make sense to you and you are single without kids, then what I'm going to tell you, if they're not putting the effort in you, there's no reason you should be focused on them. You should be focused on you. That's what I've got, okay? It's kind of a weird, strange one. We're going to move on. Sagittarius. What do we got for Sagittarius? Whatever comes out. What do we have for Sagittarius? Show me what's here for Sag. Whatever comes out. See where this is going. Just show me what this is about. Oh my God. So you have this energy where it's like, if things didn't feel like, so did you have energy where you felt like you were trying to get somebody to, I feel like you were trying to get somebody to hear you speak or to listen to you. I do feel like it's picking up past right now. feel like you were trying to get on even ground or balance of a situation. I feel like you had no choice but to recognize the situation's not for me. I'm going to outgrow it, or I'm going to leave it alone. You have a I have to leave this alone energy, the death card. I have to leave it alone. I'm not feeling grounded. I'm not feeling respected. And I have to say goodbye or no to this. Emotionally, it was probably the best decision for you. I feel like you became psychically aware that why am I going to offer love to somebody who is basically, I'm not going to say hot and cold, but somebody who just, it seems like they would try to portray like they had a lot of good days, but they had a lot of things that slowed them down or hurt them. A lot of things that slowed them down or hurt them. Honestly, I feel like they were having a hard time releasing or expressing. They may have even lied about how I have to show you this. The Magician and the Seven. They may have even lied about how they felt in the situation. Doesn't mean it was you. You have it was a them reading. I feel like you learned from this situation. You might have been with them for a while or invested in something about children. Some of you might have had kids or spoken about having kids, something like that. But it looks like you might have had kids. I do get the energy at one time. You may have wanted to make this work. This is something where it was like, I wanted to work through the problems. I wanted to open up to the situation. I didn't want to drop the security of the situation. I wanted to see it grow. I feel like it's just like it wasn't working out. I feel like you started to put work and effort towards what's good for you. Some of you, I get this weird solitude energy out of this card. Like you might have had to like go in hermit mode or whatever the fuck that's about. Eight of Swords, cut them off, make the decision not to deal with them. I'm over it. King of Swords is reversed, cut them off. Put the work and growth in your own situations. Allow an ending to happen because it didn't feel healthy. It felt like it didn't feel healthy, or like they didn't want you, like they weren't in love with you. Somebody feels like their damage was causing you too much damage. I'm just going to be fucking honest with what I'm picking up. I feel like you recognized the fuck with this. I'm getting in my car and I'm out. Definitely could have been a fire or an air sign. You became aware that you weren't, I feel like you weren't being treated fairly. Something about I wasn't being treated fairly. You have a lot of air energy. Every time you guys try to communicate or reach a victory, it looked like things just became stuck, or you were hoping for change, trying to be strong, but you guys just couldn't see eye to eye. You guys had each other's back towards each other. It just wouldn't happen. I feel like you got sick of stressing about this. Seven of Cups, you also didn't know if they were like interested in other people. Happiness, the Four of Wands. This is a tough reading because it feels like the solution became recognizing if this isn't for me, I got to let it go. Page of Wands with the Fool. You have I can't look back at a situation that hurt me energy. You have the Page of Wands, the Fool card. Like I feel like I really wanted to go towards a direction that every time I wanted it to work out, we couldn't make it work. And I feel like this message right here is supposed to be me telling you, don't look back at it. Trust in it's not worth the chaos or the headaches. Let it go. Eight of Cups reversed. You're already done with it. So it shouldn't be something that's being stuck or renting space in your mind. Emotionally, it's up to you to make that decision and discovery, not me. It stressed you out, so how I'm going to end it. It did stress you out. So there, either a person stressed you out or a living situation. I don't know why I'm picking up like a living situation. Maybe it could have been the fact that you were so in love with a person that Five of Cups, you didn't know if you were coming or going with them. You didn't know emotionally what they wanted, but you also felt like they didn't know what they wanted. And I think it was driving you. If it felt like it was just too fucking much to deal with. Okay. Sagittarius. Here we go. What else with Sagittarius? Okay. Jesus. Give them all. Those two are last. It makes me feel as if whatever stressed you out, you're over it, or you've realized it's got to go. This energy makes me feel like with the Page of Wands, the lack of reciprocal, good, strong, sturdy, rock solid communication. Emotionally, you had to cut free of it. I do feel like the Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords was it wasn't easy to turn a new leaf or go towards this. Two of Pentacles makes me feel like you had no other choice. You had no other choice because you didn't feel like you could trust the situation or the stability of it because it kept showing you this energy when you were fighting for a happy solution, a happy outcome in general. The answer was to let it go or let it behind you and not let it to rent any space in your fucking head. That's what I'm seeing. And to trust in yourself and where you can land, not at where you have been with that Two of Wands energy. It's the victories ahead that are important for you right now. That's what I have for Sagittarius. All right. Aries. In a second. Aries in a second. It's going to be like 100. Come on now. Somebody get that 100th like up for me, would you? Okay. Aries. Whatever comes out for the zodiac sign of Aries. What comes out for Aries? Somebody could be getting migraines, headaches, something like that. I hope it's not because of like a sore thing in your mouth, a tooth or something. Queen of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Three of Cups. Some of you guys are going to move on from somebody specific. It tells me the Queen of Pentacles, the Two of... This makes me feel like you're going to hear something. This makes me feel like you're going to get the inside scoop, whether you figure it out or somebody tells you. Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, the Three of Cups, the Lover's reverse, the King of Swords. You're cutting somebody out. Three of Pentacles, the Devil. I feel like somebody's kind of been playing devil's advocate with you. The Page of Swords, you're definitely getting rid of this person. The King of Swords, the Page of Swords, reversed. I feel like you're going to start trusting that it's best for me to move on and not to go towards this person. So this makes me feel like you're going to say goodbye or no to a situation. You may focus on things you passionately want to see flourish. I feel like you're not trying to deal with any dilemmas or drama right now. You just want to move away from it. You also may feel like change would be great, but things of the past haven't really changed, or I haven't really seen things manifest other than what I go after. I don't feel like the messages don't. I feel like the message for you is just because things may not have shown like a process of elimination or happiness with a victory for you. I don't feel like you're supposed to let into that or just play like I don't feel like you're supposed to aggravate it. I just feel like you're supposed to know better to move on. Seven of Cups reversed. You may be very focused on stability. You may also only open up emotionally to people you really trust for a while. The Knight of Cups. Otherwise, if something were to come towards you, I don't see you moving with it or playing with it for like wanting to deal with it. I feel like you've already made up your mind. I feel like if you get any anxiety of it, you just cut away from it. Emotionally, you think it's not worth it or it's not worth the risk. Page of Wands with the Ten of Pentacles. You're going to put a lot of risk and effort into finding success or finding someone that's looking for success like you or successful like you are. Something like that keeps making me feel like you're looking for that. I just get this energy where it's like you don't want to focus on anything that emotionally stresses you out or things that make you feel like they show no excitement or don't show a long invested commitment. If it feels like it's going to break your heart, you're not having it. Six of Pentacles, you're like, I don't want to deal with it. I feel like emotionally, you're like, nope, I'm going to fill up my cup. Because every time I've looked back, I try to focus on something I think can be great. That is the solution. That'll bring in happiness. That'll bring in love. The King of Pentacles. What happens? I end up going back to work or feeling anxiety. Why is this here though? I feel like you're trusting not to rock the boat. I think you're starting to trust yourself more and more. The Emperor is reversed with the Seven of Wands. I just feel like you're gonna get closer to a situation. The situation I feel like you get closer to is who you allow around you, or who something about you're not gonna let everybody in for a while. The wheel, as things turn, if they don't emotionally excite you, are they coming in? Or are you letting them? I don't think so. I don't feel like you will. I feel like the message I needed to say that I didn't say, for you, it's not only about achieving where you could be your greatest person or the greatest outcome or judgment for you. I feel like what's really going to help you with this card here, especially this balance card, is seeking how to find your happiness right now. Happiness more over everything. I feel like staying happy, or recognizing the things that don't make you happy, how to get them to make you happy. Not letting things get to you. I feel like I think that's been, I just get this. I don't care what your gender is. I feel like both of you, woman or male, have been going through it. And I'm gonna be realistic. You're a woman or a guy, and I feel like what I'm picking up is it's a love thing. A love thing's got you fucking upset. Whether it's what happened in a love situation, that it's just not here for me, something like that. I just get this awkward feeling. It's actually kind of almost giving me a headache. Like you don't even want to pay it any mind. It's not. I'm not going to say drama, but anything that makes you feel like it's not bringing in a happiness. I don't feel like you're going to tolerate it. Let's see what the cards say. Oh, flipped over my left hand. So if you had the option of love offers to come towards you, let's see what the cards say. Stability to come towards you. You wouldn't trust it right now. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. It's like you want to see it happen, or you'd like to enjoy it. You feel like it'd bring in great balance. It is something you've wanted to manifest. But reality is, I don't feel like you want to get stuck with something coming in and out in your life right now. I feel like you're more valuing change, trying not to be having headaches or burdens with people or situations, or fight with situations. I don't feel like you want to fight. I feel like you know what you're supposed to fight for. And I feel like the only person that can put the effort in is you. And I feel like this is something you have to gather inside of the strength of yourself to figure this out. You know what I mean? You've already had the hard road, or the lack of communication, or felt like you've dealt with situations. This is coming up again. You may deal with somebody you may have somebody trying to come towards you. And if they come towards you from the past and they want to work with you again, I don't think you put up with it. Or if it was love that came at you, I don't think you really want to work with it. I feel like you're very, I have a very untrusted energy. I'm just going to be real. It might not make sense to all of you, but how well do you trust your love or your energy? Because right now it's not making me feel like you trust it. Five of Wands, balance, strength card, and death. Ten of Pentacles. You may trust yourself or like the idea of communication, but you also feel like it might be foolish to open up emotionally. Ace of Pentacles with the Eight of Swords. Is it worth the anxiety? Am I going to get emotionally upset again and just get in my car and leave? The Emperor. And there you are. Why do I feel like you're trying to trust or learn what's best for you? But I also feel like you may find out that not everybody's been, your best role model. And by the way, this could be a fucking air sign. Could have an air sign, that makes you feel one way, but really, till you trust to figure things out for yourself, you're not going to. There could be an air sign, maybe air sign, water, or earth sign. I don't feel like there's somebody I feel like you can't trust in your energy. I'm done. It's somebody who they play a good role. They play that good role, that good. It's almost like they want you to believe. I don't know. I just feel very, I feel a lot of deception. I feel a lot of like unhonest energy. Show me something about this person. Show me something about this unhonest person, please. Show me something. What do you got? The zodiac sign of Aries. Give me more. I almost get this energy where somebody kind of, I feel like somebody lingers around your energy, um, because it helps them feel happy. But it also feels like a success situation with you. Like they hang on to you for stability. Time's going to show you everything. The chapter's going to show what's really going on. Give it time. Everything takes time for some people. Star reversed, the Nine of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the Seven. I'm telling you, it's Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. What's going to happen? And down the road, once you figure this out, if you haven't figured it out now, somebody that you do communicate with now definitely could be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Like I've said, I guarantee in the future you won't be talking to them. Ten of Pentacles reversed, Death, Page of Wands reversed, not talking to them, Fool, King of Cups, not emotionally opening up, putting more investment towards yourself. So maybe you dealt with an air sign. I'm going to tell you, air sign, water sign, earth sign. Is it earth? Definitely air. What else? Fire. Only one though. No, there's two fire signs. Judgment. Queen of Cups. Who is this? It's telling me you dealt with somebody in the past that knows how to get what they want out of people. That's what I'm going to tell you. I'm over that shit. I don't know who the fuck that's for, but good luck with that shit. I'm stepping over that fucking puddle. All right. We're going to do Leo in a second. Here we go. It doesn't have to be an air sign. Could be a fire sign. Could be an earth sign for Aries. I almost said Aquarius. Maybe it's an Aquarius for you. Maybe you dealt with an Aquarius that doesn't trust you. You don't trust them. I don't know. Could be any goddamn sign at this point. It's kind of got me more like you'll realize in time. Something about you're going to know. You're going to know when you know, or you're going to get someone's going to tell you something. And then when they tell you, you might get more than one source of information. I don't know. That's just what it's picking up. Whatever sign. Water, fire, earth, air. You'll know when the time's when you know when the people come and knocking. Here we go. Leo. Whatever comes out for Leo. Leo. Here we go. Ten of Pentacles, the Fool, the Devil, the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so there's two messages. Why is it that so is it that I'm going to tell you that I'm feeling like when it comes to taking risks, is the risk worth the reward? And I feel like that's female energy. The Fool, the Devil, the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles reversed, and the Three of Swords. The woman saying no. I feel like a lot of women are saying no right now. Leo women are saying no towards taking a risk or letting something kind of make them feel. You could be more focused on independence or money, um, more than anything. Trying to make the wheel spin or figure that out right now. Might feel a little bit guarded when it comes to love situations. I do feel like you want them, but I feel like you're in a period of waiting till it feels like the right thing to take, wrap your arms around kind of energy. The Magician. Clarify it. I have a weird message. It feels like so for the single Leos, it looks like you want an investment with somebody, but you're not really. I don't know if the message is like you're not really looking for it. Three for this, I feel like this makes me feel like it's not coming in, or it's not showing up. The Chariot reversed, the Emperor, the King of Swords. No, I don't feel like you're putting yourself in that position to where. Now, if you're the type of Leo that goes out every fucking night, this ain't your reading. But I feel like you're not putting yourself in that position. You may be more focused on career solutions. I do feel like you want to focus on the things that will be of emotional happiness. I do feel like you want that smile on your face. Anything else for Leo? So you have love and career. I want to focus on love and career, but I don't want to be lied to about my happiness in either direction. You have in the positions to change. Unless you start doing a little bit more in your own energy, and then you'll get that Ace of Pentacles energy. Then you'll get the victory. But if you're not communicating or talking, what the fuck do you think is going to happen? Nothing. You know what I mean? Like you're not doing anything, it tells me. And you may be aware that you need to start focusing on stuff or doing more things. Let go of situations that might have emotionally upset you or rocked you in the past. I don't feel like you're very upset with them anymore. Some of you still may have to communicate with these issues or these people, this person, or I'm going to say you may have to communicate, or you may have been a little upset for a while about them moving on to somebody else. For some, not all of you, that's going to make sense to. Some of you, that was the issue. You had to get over that. Six of Pentacles with balance, and the Knight of Wands, the Five of Swords. I feel like you have this, do I move towards love? Do I feel like some of you, it's a matter of, I don't know why, but it almost feels like the energy around you, and I do feel like I'm picking up female. It feels like the energy around you, it doesn't meet you halfway. You're not impressed. You don't find them attractive. Uh, it's just not available. What I'm looking for isn't, showing up, or I go to the grocery store. I go to the mall, but I'm not finding anybody that's finding me. It's kind of different. Give me something else for Leo. I don't feel super bothered right now as I'm reading it. So maybe you're not too bothered by it. I think in the past it has upset you or made you feel like, well, when is it going to show up? Or am I going to find somebody that's, worth the time and effort? But I don't feel like you're stuck on that right now. You've got Judgment and Three of Wands. See what happens. Whatever comes out for Leo. It just makes me feel like you don't want to stress about love or a gathering or being committed to it. I'm gonna clarify what you trust. It does make me feel like in the middle you want to see changes. I feel like you're trying to establish changes, not be stressed out, or see things of value start to show up for you. I need to clarify what that's about, though. Clarify the Hermit reverse. What's going on? Leo energy. You're okay. I feel like you've moved on from situations. 10 of Swords that have upset you. 10 of Pentacles. If it's come to a closure or it's upset you in love, the Magician. Or if you felt like you couldn't meet eye to eye, it doesn't show me that you're bothered by that. You just made the decision to let go. You have a let go energy. Like, I had to let go. I'm not going to fight for something that doesn't fight for me or makes me feel like it's toxic. I feel like you're more focused on victories right now, financial victories, or you have this I need to stay like in my happy source energy kind of feeling. You give me this. I not only want to be successful energy, but I want to be able to smile. Of course, I want love, but it's like the last thing on my fucking mind energy. What? I just the Knight of, I'm not playing with love. Knight of Wands reversed, the World, or any men right now, because you might have this energy where some men in your life kind of feel like they're boys. The Four of Wands, you're not communicating. If you're talking to a guy, I'm not fucking getting your energy. If you're talking to a girl, I'm probably not picking up your energy. You're single as the day is long. You're I'm ruling out that you're in a relationship, because if you're in a relationship, this shouldn't make any sense to you. And if it's like that, God, help that situation. The Empress, the Death, Page of Swords, Four of Swords. Okay, if you've been in a relationship, you guys may have been having a hard time with communication. Maybe even just focusing or listening to each other. Somebody is trying not to let it weigh their patience. The Five of Cups, it does a little bit. They try to ignore it emotionally. The Moon, they're aware of that. The Ace of Pentacles and the Strength card could be the Leo. Two of Wands, Knight of Swords. Some of you are going to pursue action towards love if you get if you get an offer that feels like it can stand up or it's worth the victory. I'm telling you, some of you will do this. And it won't be somebody from your past. It'll be somebody that puts a brand new smile on your face. Let me explain. Past, no. Nine of Cups. Knight of Cups. Nine of Wands. Knight of Wands. Six of Pentacles. Something that you've dealt with in your past, you'll say no and goodbye to. And you'll trust that right now. You're going to move towards something that makes you happy. I'm over it. Look at this. You're definitely going to move towards something that makes you happy. And that's all your color. Like the sun. All right? You're not going to let anything in from the past disturb your peace of mind, upset you. You feel very neutral, wanting more, but focused more on taking care of business and life versus worrying about a love scenario. That's what I'm getting. Here we go. I don't know why I feel that way. All right. So we did. Who did we do so far? What signs have I done? 1, 2, 3. Now we're on to Earth signs. Are we already at Earth signs? I gotta hurry up. I'm running out of time. How long have I been on here? Almost 2 hours. Earth signs. I'm gonna start with Capricorn. Capricorn. Here we go. I can't wait to read the comments after this one, because it's got me kind of like, what? I don't know. I feel like this reading isn't going to hit home with a lot of you. Maybe, I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong, but it doesn't seem like it was very, I just feel like it was just tying up loose ends more than anything. Or loose or old feelings. Here we go. Capricorn. Whatever comes out. This is fast. Okay. Just going to say what it's showing me. Now, I hope it makes sense. Could it have been an earth sign? Could it have been a fire sign? Or could it have been an air sign? Earth, fire, or air? But I feel like what happened with you is you may have dealt with a situation where you became aware of the Empress, the Moon, the Eight of Wands reversed, the Strength card upright, the Emperor. Could have been an Aries, could have been a Leo. Shit, could have been another Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. But it looks like the Four Swords, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, whatever one of these signs it was, I feel like you put something to bed or put something to rest. The Empress, the Moon, Eight of Wands, not building with it, the Strength card, the Emperor, kind of moving on and moving on gracefully, like focusing on what you want, not really focused or bothered with something you've already dealt with. The Death card and the Seven of Pentacles. It may have tried to invest in you or come back towards you. Page of Swords. I feel like it wanted to emotionally come towards you and work with you, but I feel like you just were like, it's a headache. It's a headache I don't want to deal with. And I feel like you trusted this outcome. I'm done. I'm so over your energy. I feel like you definitely trusted this outcome. Maybe you trusted your heart. Maybe the message here is that you recognize, no, you know what? I have to trust my heart. And if it wasn't your heart, you trusted yourself. All right, Capricorn, I feel like you trusted yourself. It didn't feel like it was going to bring in balance or wish fulfillment. So I feel like you said no. Was it an Aquarius? Was it a Libra? Was it a Gemini? Because that's what's coming up. It could have been a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Could have been a Aries, a Leo, or Sagittarius is what the table's showing me. Anything else? Capricorn. What comes out? So I feel like you became very aware. I feel like if you had a challenge position, it was letting things try to come towards you emotionally. And if it did try to come towards you, it better come towards you really like it's got to do like a 360, not a 180, a 360. Four of Cups, the Queen of Wands. I don't feel like you fell for anything short of that. The Tower card and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you said no. And you said, I don't trust the situation as far as I can throw it. Nine of Pentacles, I'm going to continue to invest in myself. Hell yeah, the King of Pentacles. This is out. The baby's out with the bathwater. I'm not playing with this kind of energy. I'm not playing with this. I'm going to stand my ground. I don't feel like I could trust that person. Go to the bottom. So you may have had an energy that you felt like you dealt with. Could have been a fire sign or an air sign. Maybe another, definitely fire, air, or earth sign like yourself. But whatever sign it was, I don't feel like you felt like you could trust it, or if it could trust itself. Ooh, what is this about? Here we go. Ten of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords. The devil is you, and you weren't going to let it disturb you or make you unhappy. I think you turned it down. I think when you had the opportunity to invest in it or bring balance in, Three of Pentacles is reversed. You said no. The world is reversed. I'm moving away from this. I don't want these burdens. I've made that. I'm making that final decision. I'm going to put work and effort in me and try to find something that looks like a green light and move in that direction, not in the direction of something that I don't know what it wants when it pertains to a love situation or who it wants. I got to focus on staying grounded in my stability and not let anybody play with me emotionally. I feel like you became very headstrong and you've been trying to focus on career a lot. Some of you, it's career and it's children. That's what I see for you. All right. So you have this unbothered energy. I can't let things bother me energy, or I'm not going to let people do that to me energy. You have this very, like, I think you would have given time to this situation at one point, but I feel like now it's taught you like I can't give time to a situation like that. Whether this was a couple of years ago, a couple of months ago, I don't know how long ago this was for you. I'm not trying to figure that out. I just feel like you've said You said like, no, mm-mm. You look through the bullshit. You straight up look through the bullshit is what I'm feeling like you did. You moved away from that. So at some point, you probably already felt all the emotions of it, or how emotionally made you feel. Something about shortcomings. I get like a too good to be true, and like something about you became aware that it was just too fucking good to be true. All right. Anything else for Capricorn? Anything else for Capricorn? Whatever comes out for Capricorn. I'm going to tell you, you got 3 trust cards. You got the Truth and Clarity card, the Ace of Swords. You had gotten the Hermit upright. I don't know if it's going to show me the 3rd one you got, but it just showed me. I feel like you recognize, like, no, I'm not going to let you. It was the Hermit was one of them. The World, Page. I feel like you weren't going to let something hurt you or upset you in love. I feel like for some of you, this was very hard to let it go. For the women, it was a man that was hard to let go of. There was a guy though who felt like he couldn't trust a lady. It's what the fuck it's telling me. Now I'm just saying. 6 of Pentacles wanted change, focused on their own success, the male and the female. So you guys are kind of mimicking energies. Maybe you focused on your masculine and your feminine energy, started to trust yourself and move in that direction. I feel like you weren't going to chase or tangle assholes with fighting or arguing over situations. I feel like you wanted to be your own security blanket, your own boss, your own entrepreneur, whatever, your own keys to success, and go in that direction. And if it meant cutting off communication or not being hurt over it, it was the decision you needed to make, and you were okay with it. That's what I see for Capricorn. Okay, here we go. Virgo. Virgo. Ooh. What do we got for Virgo? Virgo. Whatever comes out for Virgo. Why? Virgo, if ooh, you know what it's telling me? It's telling me, I'm going to tell you something. The message is very simple, and I can show you the tarot, but it's easier for me just to tell you with what I just did real quick. The Star card, the 7 of Swords, your psychic energy, with your awareness, the Moon, 8 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups. Has money been a problem? For some of you, money's been a problem. For others of you, it's not only been money, it's been money and love, money and love, money and love. That's what it's doing to me right now. The 6 of Swords, the 4 of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Shaman, the Page of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like not only has things towards love kind of been feeling restricted, it's been a financial thing, feeling money restricted. The 9 of Swords to the 9 of Cups, wanting to focus on happiness, knowing where you want to go, but not seeing anything unfold. I'm going to tell you to keep focusing on believing in the things that can happen. Practice having strong thoughts of happiness. Your message is easy for me. Focus on things that can make you happy. Things that are going to emotionally drain you, let them go. Focus on what I just told you, your happiness. If it comes in and it feels like it's going to upset you, don't let it stress you out. Move away from it. I want you to find the balance in a situation. Sometimes the answer is not having to say anything, just learning how to do something from where you sit. Not letting love get the best of you, or worrying about how you feel in a situation, whether it's love or finance. Because some of you, it's love and finance. It's a love and finance read all fucking day. The 3 of Swords, the 9. Some of you are, I almost get like a content energy with not being in communication with a partner, whether it's a man or a woman. It's just not happening, or being the investment right now. But I also get an energy where emotionally you want to see things change. Virgo wants to see things change. I'm so over this. The Four Cups and the Tower. You're looking for the things to emotionally change. Seven of Cups, and a lot of it has to seek with finding great strength in love. And I'm going to tell you, it's probably love and career, or outcomes, decisions, letting go of things that have upset you. The Knight of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles of the past, or things that were deceptive towards you. Shuffle. Mentally, it's telling me you've gotten over it, but then it's kind of resurfaced. You've tried to become patient with yourself. Stay patient with yourself right now, Virgo. I'm going to tell you to stay patient with yourself. You may have had a lot of this bullshit or a lot of back and forth. I feel like this is in your past house. I feel like this is what you're fighting for right now. I feel like you're fighting to find more security within inside of your own situations. Not focus on anything toxic or that's going to emotionally drain you. I feel like you're fighting for you and fighting for the balance for you. And I feel like it's not worth anything else to get in your way as you achieve these victories and as you show growth towards these victories. Love will show up. I just feel like right now you might have to just hold back, wait for love to show up and surface. I feel like money's your answer for right now. I feel like getting balance with yourself or balancing out your money situations is going to happen before a love situation finds you. That's what I see for Virgo. I feel like focus on the things you want and let love come in later. I don't typically say that, but I feel like that's important. This zodiac sign of Virgo. Oh my God, the one card that fell out was the card that's like, say it ain't true, Burns. You know what I'm saying? I think you're going to have to invest in yourself fully, commit to yourself fully for a while. And then as things change, you may get everything you're looking for. Love and finance. I'm done. We're done. All right. Taurus. Virgo, I'm not going to mess your reading up. I just feel like you have to be patient within going after your goal and structuring what you really want in life. And you're going to get everything else that you're looking for. And I just feel like, I don't feel like you're being pessimistic to a situation. I feel more or less like you just feel like everything's moving so slow. I just feel like I just was like talking really slow. Here we go. It's weird. I almost felt like I had to rewind to listen again because it wasn't like said fast enough, and I like listened or focused on something else. So a lot of you could be trying to focus on how to, get where you want to be. I'm not going to tell you that's a bad thing to do. I just feel like if love is your main focus, flip it around. Put your bread and butter where it counts for now, and then let love find you. Because I feel like that's going to be what happens for Virgo. This is most likely a single reading for Virgo. All right, we're going to Taurus. Taurus. Marsha. Here we go. All right. Whatever comes out for the zodiac sign of Taurus. What do we have for you, Taurus? Oh my Lord. I'm never using these cards again. It's like the fourth time they've tried to fall like all over the place. I'm just not shuffling it today. They are a little bent. You shuffle these really hard. They're not even that old. I keep trying to bend them the other way. Here we go. Pretty good. They're pretty back to normal. Here we go. One more shuffle, and then we'll do Taurus. Whatever comes out for the zodiac sign of Taurus. Here we go. All right. You have a very, very determined energy to let go of anything that felt like it was not worth the effort. If it wasn't worth the effort, I almost don't feel like you're being upset about it. Some of you, it's letting go of a situation that ended in love, or just accepting what happened in a love situation, family, or something about love. There was a love situation that I feel like it was trying to heckle. Something wasn't going right in love, whether it was a family thing or whether it was a true love scenario for you. Whatever it was, I don't feel like you moved towards it. I feel like you cut away from it. I feel like you started to focus on things that you needed to change on. I also feel like emotionally you were really invested or trying to invest in yourself. I feel like you were trying to make things work out, not focus on issues in love. I do feel like you want to see things change in love, though. This makes me feel like you'd like to see things change. I bet you in your future it does. I just don't know if the action's going to come right towards you anytime soon. I don't know if it did. It may because you may find somebody at a distance, or you may end up relocating, and then you find somebody, the Hangman, the High Priestess, the King of Wands, the Knight of Wands. I'm not seeing you play or build towards a love situation. I feel like you're putting the love in yourself. I feel like you will have an enjoyment, and you will spark communication. You will move in that direction. I just feel like it's going to be a little bit of time before that happens. I feel like you're putting your worries and fears away, and you're trying to strategize how to manifest like brand new beginnings for yourself. I feel like a lot of it has to do with not being stressed out or worrying about finances at all. You have a finance reading, by the way, the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles, not stressing about balancing out situations, whether it's in home or money. Money definitely. Page of Wands, Ten of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, the Wheel. I think you're going to pursue action towards things that feel like they meet you halfway. You have this, I feel like I need to be met halfway energy. I'm not going to be upset. If it comes at me and it makes me feel like it's the ending, I won't give it any time, any attention. I won't do that. I got to focus on my stability, my career, my settings. Something about my settings. These are the risks I'm willing to take right now. I can't focus on the headaches. Every time I try to look at love, it's something that I look back at the past and I enjoyed for a little while, but then the growth isn't there. I'm not going to let anything emotionally upset me right now, and I'm very keen or aware that that's the action, that's the ground I'm going to stand on. Emotionally, I'd like to believe that I can have, happiness, the garden, the white picket fence. You can. I just feel like I don't feel like you're going to focus on fighting towards anything that makes you feel like it's not going to work out. Right now, you're not for anything like that. You might have went through a lot in the past that was upsetting. The Page of Pentacles showed very little growth or significance for a long enough setting in life. Didn't stick around for long. Were you in relationships that didn't last that long? I don't feel like that's your focus. I feel like you're focusing on yourself and really figuring out that just because this is where I am, it doesn't mean I can't have something else. Your reading is I got to give you more. I want to see what else you get. Come on, Taurus. Get something else. Whatever comes out, Zodiac sign of Taurus. Whatever comes out, Zodiac sign of Taurus. I almost feel like for you to reach the pursuit of happiness is you got to put your perspectives, goals, everything, align it with what you really want. I do feel like you can achieve it. A lot of you out there, I feel like you can achieve everything you want. You're mimicking another zodiac sign where I don't know what sign it was, but it's almost like focus. It was Virgo. I think it was Virgo. You're mimicking Virgo, the energy I picked up on Virgo, where I think it was Virgo. But it seems like you can have everything, but you got to focus on that more than anything. Don't stress about getting there. Just keep fighting for it. Something about keep fighting for it. Don't let anybody kind of upset you on the way of it. Give me something else for Taurus. Yeah, don't stress. Don't stress. Don't let health be. Make sure you're looking at things. Hold on. Show me something else for Taurus. You have a very, I'm okay on my own energy. I'm not going to be devastated or hurt right now. Some of you, if you are having a hard time with somebody that's going to come to I feel like that's going to come to an ending. It could be a family situation. I get a stressful energy to the left that's going to probably resolve itself. Might just need a little more time. Might not even talk to them for a while. Somebody in the family, or felt like they weren't talking to you or avoiding you. What? It looks like you just trusted to focus on where you want to go. or try to get balance in your own life and stick to that decision. The Ace of Wands, though, to the Page of Wands, to the Ten of Wands, to the Ace of Swords, to the Page of Pentacles, to the Eight of Wands, to the Death. It just makes me feel like you're letting go of anything that stresses you out. The Seven of Wands with the Three of Pentacles, if it's not worth fighting for, or it doesn't bring in like supreme happiness, I'm not going to tolerate it. And I feel like you've put your money where your mouth is, kind of energy. If anything makes you feel imprisoned, no matter how, or feeling unbalanced, I feel like you're basically saying no, or you're looking away from it. Seven of Swords. You may have felt like something wasn't being honest with you, or something wasn't divided honestly or fairly between you and others, or you may become privy to that in the future. Three of Cups. I don't feel like you've been stuck on relations. I feel like you've been stuck on recognizing I'm not going to let relations be what bothers me or the past bother me. I've let all that go. What are you aware of? You're aware of decisions and direction right now. So it's like you're sure of what you want. You're just not sure of what direction to head in. Page of Swords with the Nine of Pentacles. You'll find it. You'll find it. You'll find a happiness. I'm done. You'll find the happiness you're looking for. You will find it. It's going to take its time. Keep trying to manifest it. Keep going after the risks. As we all have hiccups, bumps, and headaches, your message is easy. Just take care of what you got to take care of. Let the tables turn in your favor. That's what I have for you, Taurus. It's something about, it's not showing me when they're going to happen, but love will come. You will find love. You will find love. I just don't think love's going to just jump out at you like the clown down the street that came around came outside of the alley and scared the shit out of you. It ain't going to be like that. It's just going to take its time. So it's either you're going to take your time to pursue it, or it's going to take its time to find you. I'm not sure 100% what's going on with that. You have a very, if it comes towards me, it can't be, it almost gives me a nature where he can't be destructive, or I can't worry about where this is going to go as much as worrying about what I want to do right now. Something about what I want to do, what I want to balance, what I know I can do on my own, or trust within inside of myself. You have a very single energy, where it doesn't feel like you're in the pursuit of it. It doesn't mean you wouldn't want it to pursue you. It just feels like you're not really stuck on it. I don't know. This is what I have for you guys. I hope these readings made sense. If you like these readings, feel free to hit the like, subscribe if you want. You all have a good rest of your Friday, good Saturday, and I will probably see you on Sunday. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed these readings. I'm out of here. Have a good day, everybody. See you later.